Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name is Shishog24. Let's get into this one then. So we're back on Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. And ready for another good video. Of course, this is going to be episode 19, and so the one on Thursday that is going to be coming out is going to be one looking back at the good moments. So if you're behind on the series and wanted to ever catch up, then probably looking at Thursday's video is good to see some of the highlights of the series. But if you want to see the entire series, then obviously check through the playlist as well. But looking at our progress, we're 42% through the game. I don't think that went up from last time actually, which is a bit weird. We've done hardly any racer milestones looking at this actually compared to cop milestones. So yeah, it's a bit interesting, but just about over 8 hours of playtime. But we're going to be doing the blacklisted Hot Pursuit event to try and get redemption on it. Of course, if you didn't see the last episode, we only got silver on this one, so we're going to be looking to get some redemption in the AMG SL65 AMG Black Series. Let's paint it in chrome, and you've already seen the starting title, but we have 3 spike strips, 3 jammers, 3 EMPs and 2 turbos as well. But we're going to get straight into things here, and my stick drift is a little bit back, so if you see me jolt to the left a little bit, then you understand why. But anyway, we're going to be well, trying to make our way through the pack at first, at least anyway. Taking first there, as you can see as well. So just trying to control the race at the moment, but like in the last episode, the AI will come back a bit coming through this tunnel. They will go for the switchback from the GTR, and the Mustang also gets ahead of us as well. But we're gonna slipstream them and keep with them. This time, unlike in the last episode, there's not a roadblock in the tunnel, which is helpful. But we're keeping up with first, going toe to toe with them. Bit of back and forth collisions, but we're looking decent for the moment. Cop scanner is going off, of course, because we're about to see the sheriff come into action here. There he is in the Chevy, and it'll be round the corner. You can see there's a roadblock, so you need to play a bit of hole in the wall here. At least that's what it feels like when you're trying to get through a roadblock, and that time we get through unscathed, so good job to us. But lost second, but we're still quite far ahead of the rest of the pack, as well as most of the police officers as well. But they make up a lot of time as they deploy a helicopter as well, and out of nowhere the Chevy has arrived and is slowing us down tremendously here. But there's a load of ping pong up ahead, because the Chevy's going to go straight into someone there, and there was someone off to the side of the road there, and we also take down someone in front of us. Narrowly avoid the spike strip dropped by the helicopter, so already all manner of chaos starting to happen, which was a bit of a theme throughout this event, I must say. But playing hole in the wall again. We do clip the Porsche that is trying to stop us in the roadblock, but we're doing alright for now. Avoid the spike strip by going around the outside of the helicopter, and there's a spike strip up ahead, and I just about jam it. I thought I was going to be able to miss it, but it bounced off the wall, and yeah, that could have ended up badly. There's a truck in the way that I slam into, and there's loads of cars ahead. All chucking out spike ships. It's a bit of a minefield here trying to get through. We take down the Mustang there for just a second before we get respawned, but that does help us to dodge the helicopter, and we dodge the EMP as well as also just trying to get into first by using the turbo, which is helpful. And this time I'm going to keep a turbo just in case, because of course last time out when we tried this event I went down to 4th with like less than a mile, so I wasn't really able to do much. But having a turbo will give us a lifeline in case we do get to that point. But make it through the roadblock once again. We're getting locked on by an EMP, so I take to the mini shortcut. It's more of a long cut, but the mini shortcut to avoid it. spike strips all over the road ahead, so I decided it's probably time to start taking down some of these cops. So we take down the Chevy, that's one less for us to deal with, and we're into second as well, so we're doing alright with 3 miles left of this event. We're doing alright, we're sticking with the guy in first here, and in fact as we climb over the hill, do a little jump past the helicopter, we get into first momentarily before he tries to cut back and does get in front of us again. But again, we're still in the pack, still doing well. We got a spike strip that I deployed as I went through the roadblock, which I thought would at least get someone, because they have to go through that hole, right? But they don't in the end, so it doesn't hit anyone. Or maybe it just got retracted before they arrived there. But nonetheless, we're about at the point where I dropped to 4th in the last time. This time I am in first, and there's a guy behind that's hit a traffic car, which is helpful. So now we're just gonna keep going, deploy a spike strip, and then whack on the turbo to make sure that we get ahead and get to the finish line first. We're gonna get a spike strip upgrade at the end of this event as well. And speaking of the end of this event, you can see the smoke, and we fly straight through it. And this time we are able to get the gold finally. So good job on our side. I think we were second quicker than my original time, which is decent as well. But we're going to get 2 new upgrades, make that 3 as we cross over the threshold for the point there. And so just totting up the scores here, you can see that the first upgrade that is going to be shown to us is actually for the turbo level 2. So let's have the lady explain it to us.
Hudson Tech. Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Whatever supercar you drive, there's always a time you need an extra gear. Using our latest turbo drive technology to deliver an on-demand injection of awesome power to get you out of any delicate speed enforcement situations.
Good stuff there, but we also have an upgrade for level 3 of the spike strips, so let's have the lady explain that one to us as well.
Hudson Tech. Cutting-edge aftermarket automotive technology. Announcing the ultimate upgrade for your shredder technology. MDLS, the multiple device launching system. Double your stopping power. Deploy 2 shredders at once.
So there you have it then, we have a turbo upgrade to make us go faster, and we also have a spike strip upgrade so we can deploy 2 like we can in the police side of things. But we also get the Mercedes-Benz SLS from 2010, so another good car to add to the collection. But the next event that we're going to be doing is the Untouchable Rapid Response event, which looks very similar to the Stampede Hot Pursuit event on the Racers side, because it pretty much does almost the same route, not quite the same, but almost the same route. We had a few different options. I thought about going for the Chevy, but ended up going for the Murcielago, and we're going to be doing it at night conditions with lightning as well at 2 AM with 4 minutes 17 for the distinction time.
Central to all units, officers require assistance on East Gorge Freeway.
So we've been called into action. We've got 11.4 miles to cover in as quickly as time as possible, but look, the little flaps on the side of the Murcielago go up as well. I thought that was a cool little feature of active aero that this car can do, and they also go back down again of course when you slow down the car as well, which is quite cool. But anyway, enough about the active aero. This event is pretty much where I do it almost near perfection, so enjoy it while I talk to you about a video idea that I have, which will be coming out maybe this Saturday, probably in fact likely this Saturday. Pretty much, if you haven't seen the Need for Speed Unbound, the latest Need for Speed made by Criterion, as well as this game, this is also made by Criterion. But the latest Need for Speed is getting an update which is themed around this game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And I thought there'd be a very good idea to basically show off, or have me as a player who's played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for 250 plus hours or however many I've got into this game. I've played it on PC as well lots as a kid growing up as well. That's why I know I've only got 8 hours on this save, but on the PC I've got 250 hours according to Steam or whatever, so I know the game quite well, but I thought it'd be good to check out the Unbound update from the perspective of an avid Need for Speed Hot Pursuit player. I have played Unbound, by the way. I've played it for about 100 hours ish, so I know my way around it and stuff. But yeah, the update seems really quite cool. They're adding a 4v4 Hot Pursuit event, like well, I guess it would be like the event that you just saw previously, where you have 4 racers and 4 cops this time, all of them being player controlled. And they're going to be adding the spike strip, the EMP, which you saw, and then also they're adding, is it EFS, I think, which is like the electromagnetic force field shutdown thingy that was in Need for Speed Rivals. Not that I played it, but I had to search it up to figure it out. They're also adding cop cars as well, which you can play as, and, you know, collect, buy, customize, that sort of thing. So that's quite cool as well. So I just thought it would be a really good idea for me to try out the Unbound update. Now the update comes out on Thursday, so probably what I'll likely do is check out the update, get my bearings on the update and what's been added properly, and like how it actually works on Thursday. And then on Friday I'm going to record the actual video where I go through and showcase how it is, and hopefully you guys will like it. I have another video idea, but I'll talk about that one later on in this video. But as we cut back to basically me just doing it almost perfectively until I hit this truck, and earlier I collided into a barrier as well. Collided into a barrier here and a traffic car, but I didn't get the time penalty for the traffic car, which is good. We crossed the line with 3 minutes 43 on the board, so good stuff from us. We get the distinction, and that was pretty much a near perfect run, apart from the end where I sort of screwed up a little bit, but the rest of it was like perfect. I was very surprised that I was able to do so well in the event, but I did, and I'm very glad that I did. So good stuff from us in the Untouchable event. We're going to get 2 new rewards as well, because we leveled up in the police department. So we have been promoted to what is it, Officer 2 perhaps? Or we passed that, I don't remember which one we're up to. We're up to Trooper level 2, there you go, Trooper 2, 83 busts as well, so we're doing quite well on that front. But we're also going to be given another car in the form of the Nissan GTR, pretty much the R35, for the Rapid Deployment Unit. So quite cool that that has been added to us, or our arsenal as well. The next event we're going to be doing is the Road to Ruin Hot Pursuit event for the racers side. So I know we've done 2 Hot Pursuits, but the other events for racers didn't look as enticing, and, well, you know, Hot Pursuits are their best event anyway. This one does seem to be from one of the DLC packs, the Porsche Unleashed pack, since we're only allowed to use Porsches in this event. Apart from the 959, we're not allowed to use that one. So I do end up choosing the 911 GT3 RS. We go for a white colour, and we have night conditions at 10 PM with 5 spike strips, 3 jammers, 3 turbos and 2 EMPs. Of course, trying to get first like usual. So we head into the event, and we're already being chased. We've got 12.8 miles off track. We're being chased by the 959 police variants of the Porsche cars there, and I can confirm as well that all of the police in this event are in Porsches, as you'd imagine in a DLC Porsche event. So we're going to be overtaking a few Porsches here as we head through the Redwood Forest, I believe this is. They've already called in a helicopter, which is surprising, but hopefully we'll be able to avoid his spike strips throughout, as we get a 959 that comes alongside us and basically does half of its health while just smashing into us, which is, I guess, helpful for us. And sort of regretted going down this road in the end, because not only do we have to avoid a spike strip, also a roadblock which I and 3 other drivers were not able to manage as we all pile up together. But there's another helicopter spike strip that he tried to deploy while we were trying to recover from the roadblock, but we go past him quite easily. We look behind, we chuck out the spike strip. That one does in fact hit the 959, who gets probably spun out there, so not good for his sake, but we're looking pretty alright at the moment, at least anyway, as we round the corner. The person who first actually gets hit by the helicopter spike strip, and so we decide to deploy the turbo to try and get into first. And well, this is one of the more straight parts of this course, at least from what I could see on the map, and just, you know, knowing the map as well. We get a beautiful turbo. It just about finishes as we were at the corner, so that was helpful as well for us. We come around this corner there and there's a roadblock, so we just take to the shortcut through the mansion. I don't know what this place is. It's a house anyway. Hotel resort perhaps, I don't know. We get another Porsche onto us though, which is not going to help our cause. As the helicopter flies ahead, we get a bit of a kick up the bum from the Porsche Panamera Turbo, as well as that cop Porsche Panamera Turbo that's really started to slow us down a bit. And these traffic cars were not in the best spot either, and so we're a bit slowed here. We get a crack from the Porsche as well. We dodged the spike strip. Oh wait, the spike strip was already taken out by a different fella, as we take out the 959 police car there. Continuing on, we avoid the spike strip narrowly from the helicopter and head through the gap in the roadblock. And we're just, well, I thought I could take out that fella to be honest, but I couldn't quite. And on the other side of the road we have the Porsche Carrera GT, which is now pursuing us, which honestly I don't ever remember it being a police car. I know it's a regular racer car, but I didn't think they did a police car version. Maybe that was something that they added in the DLC, but we chuck behind a spike strip to take out a Porsche there, and now we're just trying to pursue and keep up with the rest of the fellas. But we deploy a turbo at the complete wrong time, as this guy deploys a spike strip, and I wasn't quick enough to think, hey, maybe deploy jammer to stop it. But yeah, we got very unlucky there, and so we're back down to 4th. More spike strips will be chucked on the road, but he sort of hits his own spike strip by colliding into a traffic car there, as we are trying to keep up with the rest of this pack here, as that 959 got a massive boost from the Porsche Panamera up there. We try and deploy an EMP against the Carrera GT, but he just stops in the road, so I was like, may as well just take him out. We also get a takedown on the Porsche Panamera Turbo as well. We go through the shortcut, which again is a bad idea because I'm clearly not aware of the proportions of this shortcut, and so yeah, not maybe the best idea that I've had. But as we exit from the shortcut, there's all sorts of chaos ahead, as there's spike strips, people flying into cars. I collided into this 959, it just stopped in the middle of the road, and so somehow we're already back into first. I have to avoid the spike strip and go completely slowed for that one, as I was not expecting that to happen. But we chuck out a spike strip, both of them hit, one onto a police car, one onto a regular friendly car, and honestly the understeer while boosting was a bit surprising, so I almost went into the helicopter spike strip there, but we managed to continue on as we head into the shortcut as well, through the dirt track, through the tunnel now as well. We've got about 1.5-ish miles left of track to go as we pass the Coast Guard HQ. That's a place in Burnout Paradise, but that's just what I'm going to call it. as we avoid the helicopter spike strip there. We're basically a mile left to the finish. No other real threats from racers anyway, but there is plenty of spike strips deployed. And once again, I try and deploy a turbo. I deploy a jammer as well to get rid of the spike strip this time. Head through the roadblock, but slight collision means that the turbo gets offline. We pass through the helicopter, and we continue on as this Carrera GT gets absolutely sent into the stands out there. That was a lot to process. The jammer went completely off course as well, but nonetheless we get the gold awarded to us, which is the main objective, of course, in the hot pursuit. And we're also going to get a new reward in the form of a car very close to going over the edge for the racer side of the license as well. But we're going to be getting the Lamborghini 6 Elemento for the exotic series, which honestly I don't even remember this car in the base game, but it's the car that's pretty much in the Need for Speed film, I believe. So that's quite cool that we have that. But Tough Justice Interceptor event is the penultimate event because I decided to do another one later on. We're going to be using the Continental Super Sports Coupe from Bentley because we're fighting against an Aston Martin, but we're going to be doing it at sunny conditions, 2 PM, 2 spike strips, 2 roadblocks, 2 EMPs, and a distinction time of 3 minutes.
Central in pursuit of a silver Aston Martin 177 on Coral Bay Drive. Suspect is ignoring any attempted contact, moving in for pin maneuver.
Confirmed. Move in.
Central, suspect has swerved off-road and is driving blind, requesting pursuit assistance.
Affirmative Patrol. Interceptor assistance en route.
So it does look like we have to be a bit careful with this suspect because he seems to be quite darty, going all over the place. Seems like he likes to change direction a lot as well, so we do need to be aware of him, but I guess the Bentley will help in that case to, well, because it's so slow already, you don't have to slow down much if you're already going slow, but we try and deploy an EMP onto the, oh god, voice crack. He even jams my voice apparently, but he jammed the EMP anyway as we're about to hit it. We deploy a roadblock as we get onto the road here, since I thought that he would be able to just keep following it, but as you'd expect, he's an AI, so he knows I've deployed a roadblock, so he spins it round and starts heading the other way back towards the trial. As you can see, turns to the right, so he goes off-road once again, but this time we're going to be keeping an eye on him. We've got a better part of the road, I'd say, to deploy an EMP because it's much more straight along this path, so we do get the EMP off as well, which has cut his health down by a bit as well. We go in for the pit maneuver. It doesn't really work particularly well, but we're still right by him as he deploys another jam to try and throw us off. But this time we're going to just be keeping with him through the log part, basically back to the start of the event. And I could see as he went through here that he slowed down, so I knew he was going to try and do a 180 turn, and well, this time I was able to T-bone him and get him to very low HP, so it's going well so far. We're going to deploy a roadblock up ahead as well, and this time he won't have any sort of escape unless he decides to turn around, which will head straight into me. But he heads straight into the roadblock, and so that is his race, or his pursuit basically done and dusted. As soon as he hit that roadblock, I knew, yep, it's game over for him. So 1 minute 54, well, about a minute until we'd get the silver time, or the merit time should I say, so definitely got the distinction there. And good stuff for us. Weirdly enough, it says new showcase movie unlocked. We do get a new reward, which we do actually get to see, but the new showcase movie unlocked did not appear, so I don't really know what that was all about. But we get the new vehicle given to us. It's the Jaguar XKR for the Highway Patrol unit. We already got that ages ago on the racer side, but good to have it on the police side as well. And yeah, I did think about ending the video, but I decided to go ahead and do the heart-to-heart duel event just to even out the golds on either side, because of course we had to do a revenge part for the first event that we did today, since we got silver on it last time. End up choosing the Lamborghini over the Audi, as we're going to be racing the other Audi at night conditions at 4 AM with gold on the line as well. 10.1 miles. Yep, 10.1 miles. I said it right correctly the first time. That is the distance in the heart-to-heart event, but again, it's a duel, so it's just us versus the other car, and the other car is going to be the Audi. Decided to choose the Lambo because, well, we haven't actually used the Lambo, so I don't know. It's quite a cool car anyway to use. Lovely black livery on our car versus the white on the Audi. It's going to be a fight for the ages, and that'll be played basically in the background while I explain to you my other video idea, which I'm not sure when I'm going to make this one, but I feel like it could be fairly soon-ish, probably within the next week or two maybe. But my other video idea is to talk about me ranking all of the 5 Need for Speeds that I've played, obviously once the Unbound update has come out, because I feel like that will change my opinion already. I sort of know the ranking, like the order of what which ones I want to do, as I hit into a truck there, which is not helpful. I sort of already know where I'm going to put all 5 of them. So if you didn't know which ones I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, this one obviously. I played Unbound, Heat, Payback, and Need for Speed 2015 as well. Those are the 5 that I played. So I was probably going to rank them all and then give you pros and cons, show you a bit of gameplay from each. And I feel like that could just be a cool, different video compared to what I usually do. And it also just gave me a good chance to go back and play some of these older Need for Speeds, because I do like most of them, but there's definitely ones that I enjoy over others. That part, by the way, there was me gathering the thumbnail for this video, so taking a photo there, so that's why I just, you know, did a cut there to cut that part out, but you can see that is where I got the thumbnail for this video. Usually I do it after I finish recording, but that was just such a good shot that I was like, yeah, let's use that for the thumbnail. Anyway though, yeah, so that could be a good video idea that I'm thinking of doing. So maybe let me know on both video ideas whether you think they'll be good. I'm probably 100% going to do the Unbound update one, but the other one I'm sort of undecided on. It could be good, maybe you guys will like it. So, you know, let me know if you think that it is good. But like most dual events though, as we come back to reality, back to the present, they're pretty much done as soon as you overtake the guy, because unless you make a mistake, then they're not really able to catch you. So we speed things up by 2 times here, and to be honest, he did keep me a bit more honest, I guess, throughout this event compared to most other races would. But you know, it's still very easy. It's still a dual event. Most of these events are quite easy. Races is more tough because there's more cars, but I just always find duels to be very easy. You just have to overtake them. The rubber banding isn't too strong on them either. You just have to, you know, keep ahead, don't make any mistakes. Yeah, sure, he was there throughout the event, but you can see the white smoke that indicates the end of this event, and we cross it with 3 minutes 42.74, and the gold awarded to us. So a good finish, and we're finally balanced on golds once again. Good stuff from us then. So as we tot up the rewards here, we're going to get to level 9 offender 2. 2 new rewards are given to us as well. So of course the first reward is the license upgrade, or the wanted level upgrade should I say. That is going to be the offender 2, like I said, wanted level 9. So we're almost halfway on both sides of the of the law here. I was going to get a new car. It's the Nissan GTR R35, as you'd expect, because we got it on the police side. We now have it on the racer side as well. So good job overall for today. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you did enjoy, go ahead and hit the like button. I know it was a bit of a long one, but comment if you enjoyed below, subscribe if you enjoyed all my content. Give me some constructive criticism as well. Let me know what you think about the 2 videos, ideas that I've got in mind. Also enjoy the funny moments video coming out this Thursday as well. But until then, it's been Chief 24. I'll see you guys next time.